Are we talking playoffs? Yes, we are. Welcome into sports. I'm Morgan Feller. After an undefeated regular season, the AWC women's soccer team kicked off their postseason run tonight, facing off against an in-state rival. There is head coach Victor Verdugo and his staff, after winning the Coach of the Year award and going undefeated in the regular season, having to play Mojave for the third time in a row to advance to the Region 1 championship. Early on in the first half, Matt's trying to get on the board. The ball finds Momo Choyogi in the middle of the box, and she puts a strike past the keeper in the left corner, putting AWC up 1-0 in the first. Teammates would swarm her after cracking the scoreboard. Still, that same half, Matadors get the ball back inside the box where Reina Casano dishes to Asa Yamazaki, who gets the keeper out of position with her shot, setting up Kanan Ozaki for the easy goal. Matt's up 2-0. Still, half number 1 player of the year, Linka Ono, puts a ball on net, but it's stopped by a great diving save by Mojave's Evelyn Montel Silva, keeping the Mats at a 2-goal advantage, but not for long. A corner kick results in a handball for Silva, who gives AWC a chance to go up 3-0 with the PK, and that is exactly what happened as Kei Yonata gets one past the keeper right before the end of the first half. The Matadors would take a 3-0 lead into the break, and they would take that momentum into the second half, putting on 2 more goals en route to a 5-0 win. AWC advances to the Region 1 championship game, which will be played on Saturday. We got the chance to catch up with head coach Victor Verdugo after the game. Here's what he had to say.
Got to start playing full 90 minutes, and for us it was a good experience for our players that some of our freshmen first playoff game, and they came through 5-0. We have our rotation of an 11 starting group, but for us it's a 22 roster that the girls that came in kept the intensity, are hungry, want to get minutes. You saw them excited, still going forward, and for us that's what it's about.
The Matadors will now look to keep their season alive on Saturday, where they will play a familiar opponent in Cochise College, who upsetted number 12 Eastern tonight in penalty kicks. We'll have full coverage of that game Saturday, but for now, we are going to continue to Yuma Volleyball. Their season officially concluded tonight. That is the regular season, and 2 of the top teams in our area still had something to play for. Yuma Catholic hoping to secure a first-round bye, while Gila Ridge is looking to sneak into the playoffs. Let's head to Carroll McElhaney Gym, where the Shamrocks welcomed in the Chino Valley Cougars for both teams' final game of the season. We'll jump all the way to the third set, where YC serves over. Cougars able to handle it well until Natalie Lawseth here sets up Sadie Estes for one of her 9 kills. The Rocks just a couple points away from game point, but Chino Valley wouldn't surrender right away as Alexis Slocum is able to hit a spike into a wall. Shamrocks, who can't handle it. Cougars get that point back. It wouldn't matter, though. Just a couple moments later, Annie Scarborough would serve over to Chino Valley, who are barely able to get the ball back over the net. Lawseth would set again, this time to Bella Cole, who would put the finishing touches on Yuma Catholic's dominant straight set victory. That would be Lawseth's 32nd assist as the Shamrocks cap off an incredible regular season, finishing 31-4. They now turn their attention to the postseason. Here's what head coach Avery Davis had to say about the season and the playoffs ahead.
We've had a few hiccups here and there, but we finished out the season really strong. We're hoping for that first round bye, but if not, we do have that November 4th home game for play-ins. Even now, we're here 6 days a week, constant, just go, go, go. So I just try to remind them, hey, that time you've put in, it's time to show. And it's been showing. They've been doing really good. I'm very excited for playoffs. We're looking pretty good right now.
Coach Davis's Rocks currently sit at 10 in the AIA ranking, securing a playoff home spot. But if the rankings shook up and were to be bumped up to the 8th spot, they would get a first-round bye. And let's take a look at how Gila Ridge fared tonight. The Hawks would continue their dominance and beat the Cibola Raiders in straight sets. They are right on the outside at the 25 spot looking in. They need to jump into 24. They need some help from other 6A teams in the conference. We got some other playoff volleyball action that was happening tonight. We got Holtville and Bonita Vista. Bonita Vista beat Holtville 3-0. They lost in straight sets. And Central Spartans hit the road to take on the Olympian Eagles in the first round, losing a heartbreaker 3-2. We'll continue to keep track of the CIF volleyball postseason as the Calipatria Hornets remain the only team standing in the Imperial Valley and will now play their quarterfinal game tomorrow. Let's take a look at that World Series. What happened? There's word going around that this tie that I've been asked to wear might be cursed. I'm not totally sure, but there was a bet, so I'm going to keep it on. Maybe I won't. Depends what they want me to do. The Dodgers ended up losing 6-1. Blake Snell struggled early, and they couldn't really get back into it. They play Game 6 this Friday, but for now, it's all the time we have for sports.